Yeah, so Black History Month is basically a celebration of achievements for Black people kind of across the world. I'm not sure if you know, but in America it's celebrated in February, and obviously in the UK it's celebrated in October. So in the US it's more around Lincoln and the slavery movement, and then in the UK it's more around the celebration of African heritage and how that has come across throughout the years. For me personally, I think it should be more than just celebrating achievements. I think it should be around making real changes. So it could be stuff like this where we're speaking about Black History Month, raising awareness, talking about things where sometimes uncomfortable, but obviously some conversations are kind of needed to have. Like I think Ibrahim Sterling has proved a massive advocate for this kind of movement. So I think having conversations and sharing experience is key, and then learning from that experience. Going on last year's figures, we have around 42% of students from BME backgrounds. So obviously that's a big body of our students. And what we're doing as a college, different departments are doing different stuff, which is amazing. But specific to student life, we're doing something called CV stories. So CV stories is a concept that comes from the coach's voice, and essentially it's about the journey of that particular coach. So when they started to where they are now in their career. So we have two great guest speakers coming in. One is Emily Campbell. She's a bronze medalist Commonwealth champion, and then the other one is a match official, Akil Halston, who is the highest ranked black match official in the country, possibly in Europe. So basically, what he's going to talk about is his journey, kind of how he started, how he got involved in match of officiating, and how he kind of got to where he is now, obviously at the elite level. Obviously, he's going to talk about his successes through that, but obviously life there's ups and downs. So obviously, we're also going to talk about the hardship and the things he went through, kind of on his journey, and that is open to all our students across all campuses. So we have about, on top of my head, around 3 major campuses, which is Printworks, Quarry Hill, Park Lane, and we have smaller community campuses around the city. So this is available for all our students, and it's via Google Meet. So similar to Zoom, it's an internal platform. So yeah, this is open to all our students, and hopefully it might aspire them to do something similar in their journey. Again, so the aim is not to be a match official, but can you input those skills and aspects of his behaviour that took him to where he is now? Can they apply that in their everyday life? It might take him a month to maybe understand what he's saying, or it might take him years. But obviously, if that's in their head and they can see they can achieve what they want to with hard work, kind of that's the aim of CV stories. I think that's key. I think that's key because sometimes growing up, you look for people who kind of look like you, and you wanna be them. You wanna achieve what they do. That's why football. You see people wearing the kit of the club that they support. They go to games. So football has a powerful message in there. So I think if we use that to showcase the underrepresented groups in our community, BME for example, disabilities, etc., to show them that they can achieve these things, and it's not impossible. I think that's a clear message. But obviously, the more people we kind of bring into the game, the more qualities, the more different influences and cultures we bring into the game. So I think that's vital to kind of give back to the community. I would suggest speaking to the right people, for example, like yourselves at West Riding FA, Obviously, you guys have different partners across the cities, such as ourselves, who can help maybe educate individuals in the community. We'll be happy to do that in terms of how maybe you approach these things, and having conversations. If you don't know something, just be honest and say, I'm not sure how to do X, Y, and Z. Can you help me maybe understand this better? This is what I mean about having difficult conversations, because obviously it's not easy. It's not easy, 'cause obviously some people don't want to get labelled a racist, etc. But obviously, if it's coming from that place and you're trying to learn and how to improve things, this is the way we have to do it. Essentially, talk.